Hey friends, Beck Power here again with a little bit of content about content, some content inception, if you will. I want to know how you're staying relevant in 2020 in this climate. You know, it's so important to create content, and if you're not creating content, like, no one's going to know who you are or be able to find you. But I think just as important as creating the content is actually repurposing it. A lot of times we just think, oh, I've got to create more videos or I've got to write more posts, etc., etc. But I find that most people actually have enough content already. They have content and they just haven't used it effectively. If you think about, posting a tweet and then 7 seconds later it's gone, it's lost in the sea of tweets. So you have to keep posting all the time, right? If you think about Facebook Lives or Facebook posts, you post them and then they just kind of get lost and they're down there. And it was a great post, was it? Yeah, it was a really great post, but that's it. You don't really even use it again. And I'm not talking about just posting the same thing again later, although there's nothing wrong with that. I'm actually talking about taking a piece of content, a piece of important content that you're proud of, and repurposing it. I mean, you can repurpose one piece of content into hundreds of pieces of content, and it's not even that hard. So if you want to learn how to do all that type of stuff, that's what I talk about. A lot of times you can repurpose things like talks, podcast interviews that you've done, your own podcast if you have that. There's tons of ways to take your own quotes and repurpose them, or transcribe a video, or take an audio and make a video out of it, or transcribe something and turn it into a post, or take a post and turn that into something else. So if you want to know a little bit more about how that could work for you, there's no need to create content after piece of content after piece of content after piece of content, because unless you're using it properly, you're just taking tons of time, and it doesn't need that. So if you're interested in hearing more about that, click the button below. I'd be really happy to talk to you and see how it could work for you, because in this climate, again, if you're not in front of people and you're not growing your audience, and if people can't see you front of mind, they're going to forget about you. So if you want more impact, influence, and income, make sure you follow me, and I'll see you soon.